All right, good afternoon. My name is Francis. I'm the CTO of Olelo. Olelo is a social media management platform that allows you to listen and understand your audience. So 5 years ago, the number one problem that most businesses faced in terms of social media was about getting on platforms like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. But now with social media becoming a huge part of our lives, it's getting harder and harder for businesses to stand out online. In fact, it is now much more important for businesses to have good stories to tell so that they can capture the attention of their audience. So with that in mind, a team of three, Mel, Mitch, and I, came together to come up with a solution to bridge that gap between businesses and understanding their audience. Together, we have more than 40 years of experience in the industry, worked with social analytics platforms before, started different startups previously, and have exited some of them worth more than $10 million. In 3 months, we were able to raise $600,000 for Olelo, and we believe we have the background, track record, and the passion to make this a success. So our mission at Olelo is very simple. We want to help you understand your audience. In order to do that, we built a social media marketing tool so that you have the ability to listen, understand, and of course, engage with your customers. But how are we different from many social media tools out there? So we use advanced personality insighting so that you can go from knowing that your audience is 18 to 24 interested in fitness and travel to understanding their personality. Are they adventurous? Are they open? So by having this personality information, you can cater targeted messaging so that you can have so that your audience will resonate with your messaging. So our market, so there are 60 million Facebook business pages right now globally, 5 million of which actively pay for Facebook ads. And we believe by getting 1% of that 5 million, we have a huge business for Olelo. So over the last 5 months, we've been in private beta, and we've worked with many different businesses in different industries, and we've received tremendous feedback on how they can use our tool to improve their social media marketing strategies. In terms of competition, there's a lot of tools out there, as I mentioned, but most of them focus on audience listening. We want to position ourselves to highlight behavioral analysis as a good way of understanding your audience. We project to get to 50,000 users in 5 years with a $25 million ARR. In terms of our business model, we want to give out our platform for free so that we can level the playing field for small to large businesses. And if you need more data and analysis, there are higher plans to subscribe. So we're releasing public beta today, and we're giving out free perks for those who sign up at this event at olelohq.com/rise. And tomorrow, and on Thursday, by the way, we have a booth here. And we want to extend our platform to support more social media networks, and we're exploring more data-intensive features. So that's why we're also raising $2.5 million for our next round. Thank you.
Thanks, Francis. Let's give a round of applause there for Francis of Olelo. And over to the judges for 3 minutes of questions. Thank you.
Congratulations on the launch of your beta. That's awesome.
All right, thanks.
The shift from demographic-based ad targeting to psychographic-based ad targeting is interesting. You're not the only ones playing in that market,
right.
But you may be the only ones focusing on this region, which is cool. It's also an area that's really controversial today, right? There have been companies in the news doing things like this. How are you responding to some of the backlash that's targeted right at your space?
Right. So honestly, so recently we've heard of those issues with, for example, Cambridge Analytica and all those similar ones. We believe the science is actually good. It's only how we use the data that makes it bad. So we've been working with social media networks like Facebook and Twitter to actually follow privacy regulations. And in fact, our SaaS platform only analyzes data that are approved by our customers. And we only maintain those as long as they are our customers.
And, social sentiment is one part of how we understand what human beings do or your customers do, right?
Right.
How does this integrate with transaction behavior? How does this integrate with geo behavior? Any other behavior that we can get to see? Is there a way to integrate this with existing enterprise platforms?
So we're exploring. So we're opening our platforms also in terms of API, so that existing companies can just use our platform by sending us data, and we give them results. In fact, we also do more than sentiments. We actually analyze language, because that's the reason for our name Olelo, language in Hawaiian. Language is actually a way for us to understand people's behavior. So we analyze people's comments and how they behave on our customers' pages, and we provide our customers with insight on who those audience are in terms of personality.
It's kind of already been asked to a certain degree, but there are some big ethical concerns here. I mean, like if we have access to someone's psychometrics, then aren't we giving your clients ability to manipulate them to a certain degree?
Right. Well, that's a fair question. We actually only provide audience aggregate. We don't provide individual, and we actually can't do that. We've discussed with the social media networks. We cannot do personality inciting. We only give them an audience aggregate, and that's to the extent we provide our customers.
Is there a way to connect this into advertising stacks, existing marketing stacks, so that we can do your clients can do automated messaging?
Right. Right. Yeah. So right now we don't have that on the platform. That's actually why we're racing, and then in the next 2 quarters we're building that so that it's an end-to-end platform. Our customers can do advertising from the get-go. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you there to Francis from Olelo.